Everybody, welcome back to PFS TPC. We are here in the test kitchen, and as always, I am Chef Jon Vance. Today, we're going to go ahead and jump into a little bit of a lobster risotto, a nice decadent dish for the holidays. My risotto recipe is a really nice base that once you get to a certain point, you can really turn it into whatever you want. It's all about the different inclusions you put at the end. So let's go ahead and get started here. I've got a nice saute pan, so we're going to go in with our shallots. Got a nice sizzle there. Go in with a little bit of minced garlic as well. Now there's a little bit of back and forth as to, you know, do I do this before I parch the rice? Do I do this after? I like to put it in now. It's going to get a little bit of browning. You can see a little bit of toasting going on the garlic and shallot in there. Just going to help develop flavor. And now once you got a little bit of a nutty smell going on, we're going to go in with our rice. Now this can, in theory, be any short grain rice that you want, but we have a beautiful pea and cone arborio rice, which is the traditional risotto rice, is arborio. It's a nice short fat grain rice. We're going to go ahead and let that toast a little bit. Now we're going to go in with white wine. We're going to do what's called parching, meaning we're going to go in with the wine. And now from this point, when the wine is cooked off, we're going to go in with our hot lobster stock. You can see I've got a couple of pounds of butter over a nice low heat. We don't want to fry this. This is just getting that butter hot enough to be melted and to slowly cook our lobster. So we're going to go in here, kill the heat. We're going to go in with our lobster. And we're just going to allow that to gently poach in that nice warm butter for a few minutes until we're ready to go. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to, my secret ingredients, we're going to take a little bit of sambuca here. And I know you're saying sambuca, sweet liquor, savory dish. The sambuca, the anise flavor, the sugar in there plays really, really, really well with lobster. I've done it in lobster bisque and lobster risotto for a very long time. Trust me, give it a shot. For this, we're going to go about an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half in there. There we go. And then, just to help with a little bit of color and a little bit of the delicate flavor, not too much, but color more so than anything, I'm going to go in with some saffron tendrils. Set that off to the side. We're going to go ahead and mix all this up. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in our inclusions. This is our Baywinds claw and knuckle meat. It's our lobster. We're going to go ahead and toss that in there. Ooh. All right. Then we're going to go in with our Parmesan cheese. Our shaved pea and cone parm. We're going to use that for a garnish here at the end as well. And we're going to also go in with our pads of cold butter. We cut it into pads so it melts evenly. And we want it to be cold so it'll actually help temper the dish and bring everything together. Alright guys, here we are at the cutting board to finish the most dangerously decadent lobster risotto you have ever had. Look at that beautiful color. That is all coming from that saffron and the lobster stock. I wish you could smell this. This just smells heavenly. Go ahead and put a nice portion down here in our pasta bowl. Nice, even it out. We are going to set this off to the side just for a moment. There we go. Now, we're going to fish out one of our butter poached lobster tails. And a little bit larger one. There we go. That's a good looking one here. And what we're going to do, we left that skewer in there to keep that tail from curling up when it cooked. So we're just going to go ahead and now take that, pat it dry just a little bit, and cut that lobster tail into bite-sized pieces. Lay that right in the middle there. Beautifully poached, butter poached lobster tail. Beautiful snow white against that nice saffron yellow background. I'm going to go ahead and finish with a little bit more of that shaved parm that we had earlier. Making sure not to cover our lobster with larger pieces of cheese. So we want that to stand out pretty. Then we went ahead and chopped up some fresh chives. And go with that as well. A little bit of green against that white lobster. Perfection. Alright guys. I promise you, that's going to be one of the most decadent lobster risottos you've ever had. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.